Assalamu alaikum. Today's topic is cryptocurrency legal or illegal in Pakistan? Cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, PAKcoin, Litecoin, etc. are often the topic of hot debate, with many fearing their use due to them being supposedly illegal and leading to the possibility of getting arrested. However, we'll debate this today, critically analyzing the events that led to this misconception. Right now on the screen, you can see a notice published by the State Bank of Pakistan on the 6th of April 2018, which has been the main source of this misconception. Let's read this and try to understand what's really being said, especially considering legal terms. This notice, first of all, has been issued by the Banking Policy and Regulations Department. This is the specific department of the State Bank of Pakistan or SBP, which makes policies for banks and the regulations concerning the different banks of Pakistan. Moving on, we see the specific circular number. After that, we find the people who are supposed to be the original recipients for the specific circular, which, as specifically noted, are the presidents or chief executive officers of all the banks, DFIs, microfinance banks, PSOs or PSPs, and it's directed only to them, and nowhere is it mentioning the general population of Pakistan. Prohibition of dealing in virtual currencies or tokens. This is the title of the circular, again, as I said, only directed to those mentioned. Virtual currencies like Bitcoin, Litecoin, PAKcoin, OneCoin, Dascoin, PayDiamond, etc. or initial coin offerings, tokens are not legal tender, issued or guaranteed by the government of Pakistan. Here it's mentioned that cryptocurrencies are not legal tender. First of all, we must understand what legal tender is to know what this means. Legal tender in simplest form is the national currency of a country. It's the currency that all can accept, trade, and is the medium of common transactions. In Pakistan, it's the Pakistani rupee, short for PKR. Currencies like dollar, pound, euro are also not legal tender, as people don't use them for making day-to-day transactions. Therefore, cryptocurrencies not being legal tender doesn't mean they are illegal, rather not the national currency in use. Virtual currencies are not legal tender, issued or guaranteed by the government of Pakistan. This also states that there is no cryptocurrency that the government of Pakistan has itself issued or takes responsibility for. If an error or fraud is made in any of these, it is not the fault of the SBP. SBP has not authorized or licensed any individual or entity for the issuance, sale, purchase, exchange or investment in any virtual currencies, tokens, coins in Pakistan. SBP is telling all the financial institutions that no crypto-related transactions will be liable for any sort of compensation in case of a dispute. The banks are forewarned so that they may avoid such transactions. In the view of the foregoing, all banks, DFIs, microfinance banks, and payment system operators, PSOs, payment service providers, PSPs, are advised to refrain from processing, using, trading, holding, transferring value, promoting, and investing in virtual currencies or tokens. All the different kinds of banks are recommended to not trade, buy or sell, or promote cryptocurrencies within their internal banking activities. Further, banks, DFIs, microfinance banks, and PSOs/PSPs will not facilitate their customers, account holders to transact in VCs/ICO tokens. Any transaction in this regard shall immediately be reported to the Financial Monitoring Unit as a suspicious transaction. This means banks will not allow customers to make transactions they think may be related to cryptocurrencies, and any transaction made should be reported to the Financial Monitoring Unit as a suspicious transaction. Another news that came about shortly after this circular was the idea of cryptocurrency regulations, mainly due to them being a part of the Financial Action Task Force FATF's list of requirements for Pakistan's inclusion in whitelist from grey list. These are estimated to be completed by the end of this year. Such a step also shows that Government of Pakistan is not interested in banning or terming cryptocurrency as illegal, but rather to regulate and make it mainstream. Simultaneously, there was also an announcement by Finance Minister of that time about Pakistan launching its own digital currency by 2025. Another interesting find is a project by the name of ValYou, a blockchain-based company facilitating remittance transfer from Malaysia to multiple countries, including Pakistan. You can clearly see that multiple top banks are accepting payments from ValYou, which further suggests Pakistan moving towards the acceptance of cryptocurrency and blockchain technology. After a deep analysis, it's safe to conclude that cryptocurrency is not illegal in Pakistan, but banks are told to not entertain such transactions currently as regulations are still not in place. The links used in this video are provided in the description along with the article version of this video. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.